We're going to cover creating questions, question options, and choice options. So the easiest way to create a question is in your survey editor, just click the Create a New Question button found at the bottom of any block. When you do that, it'll automatically create a new multiple choice question with 3 choices with just default text for our question text and our choice text. Now you can, of course, click on any of the text to access a text editor, where you can change it to whatever you want, such as test. And as you can see, I have already built a question that is, what is your favorite color? Red, blue, green. You can, of course, also use the green plus marks found at the corner of any question as you hover over it to add a question directly above or directly below it. And of course, to remove a question, just click the red minus sign found to the right of the question when hovering over it. Now, after you have made your first question, when it is selected, which you can do just by clicking on it, you will get the question options bar on the right here. And now, the first and most important part of the question options bar is this Change Question Type button here at the top. Now, if you select this button, you can select from any of several different question types, from our standard questions such as multiple choice, matrix table, slider, to specialty questions like a hotspot, heat map, or drill down, or advanced question types like timing or meta info. Now, not all question types are available under every license. If you want access to a particular question type and do not see it in this list here, simply contact your account executive and you can talk to them about different licensing options. Now, when selecting a question type, you can hover over the arrow to the right to select not only the question type, such as text entry, but the subtype, such as a text entry, form, or essay. Now, in our options bar, depending on the question type, we will have different options available to us, such as the number of form fields here, which we can simply increase or decrease. Often questions will have a subtype, such as text type you can choose from, changing from, say, single line to form. And then most question types will also have validation options. Force response and request response being the most common, but also a validation type, such as none or custom validation, which will be covered in another video. Now, after dealing with our question options, we also have choice options that can be found by just clicking on the text for a choice option, or by clicking on a choice and then clicking the arrow to the right. Now, this is our choice options window here, and not all choice options, not all choice types rather, just like question types, have the same options available. Now, for multiple choices, we have Allow Text Entry, Rich Content Editor, which of course allows us to edit our text in format, size, bolding. Insert Graphic, we can also exclude from analysis, which will remove that answer from our report, which is often used for things like don't know, not available, does not apply. We can insert pipe text. Pipe text will be covered in another video as well. Add display logic, so we can hide certain choices except for when the users meet certain conditions, or assign them to choice groups. Now, there are a few special cases where we need to address a different way of accessing choice options. For almost every choice type that we have, whether it's multiple choice, a matrix table, or even a slider, we can just click on it and then easily access those options to the right. Now, the few special cases are, for instance, a text entry form. We not only have the options here, but we can also click here to edit the form fields, where we can access some more customized options here, where we can edit the size of the text box, as well as select specific validation for each field within the form. The other special case would be side-by-side questions, where we can not only access our choice options here, but we can also access them for our sub-columns, the only option for these being exclude from analysis. And then we also have column options, wherein we can choose the different format for our columns, such as single answer, multiple answer, drop-down list, or changing them to open-ended text. The final thing to be mentioned will be hotspot questions. In hotspot questions, we can select a graphic and then add regions to our hotspot. Now, region options are a bit more specific. We can access them by selecting a region and then clicking the arrow, very similar to most other question choice types. But we have a few special options, such as being able to clone the region, which will just make a copy of it, and also being able to edit the shape of the region. Hotspot questions will be visited more in depth in another video, but you can, of course, always visit our support website at qualtrics.com/support and search for question type overview or question option overview to view the support pages on the things we've covered today, as well as see some videos, screenshots, and other helpful tools that will help you progress in building out your survey. Have a great day.